Hello everyone. Makadi kunjani? Ndeipi utini makadi muri Zimbabwe makadiko matimana makadiko nekwa muri ikoko. Rangu zita ndini Abiyata Mugadza aka ABK Frango. Tauya nechirongwa chiri buddyz talkshow, chirongwa chatinounzirwa nePatsimeredu Entertainment Trust, chirongwa chatinodzidzisa nenzira dzemitambo tichikurukura futi nekuti mukabva kuti zvinoreva kuti pane hurukuro asi isu hatingotange takurukura, tinotanga tadzidzisa nemitambo. Chirongwa chinotarisa nyaya dze-sexual and reproductive health and rights, pachidimbo vanobva vati SRHR. Chirongwa ichi kana makatarisa mazuva ose atinosikunzira chirongwa handingofambi ndiri ndega, ndine dundwe randinenge ndakatakura nevakomana nevasikana vane zvidobidobi, vane zvidaudau zvavo zvavanoda kutiitira. Nhasi aiwa vedu we, nhasi vane mutakunanzva wavatiunzira wokuti vakakuitira mutovo wavaya navo munosara muchingotugwira. Saka izvezvi regai timboti turu timbonokupai mutambo tozokurukura zvinotevera.
Chindo.
Ivi mamuna kuzoera zvaitika kuna Kero. The whole school yakachipseka, which is why there is why agara muclass the whole day.
Why?
Kero handizive kuti akade ropa kunge zvinhu zvanga zvichiita kunge ropa, but the bottom line is that anga achinhuhwa the whole day achinhuhwa, which is why anga agara muclass.
Saka zvinosekesa.
Iwe ungauya kuchikoro usina kugeza naye?
Zvinosekesa here.
Iwe wakambouya kuchikoro usina kugeza here?
Iwe tindosaka kunzota uzine zvemaperiod. Saka mukana munhu aenda kumaperiod for the first time ndoti aita sei?
So ndizvo zvinoita kuti munhu auye kuchikoro asina kugeza here?
Iwe haisinyaya kuti auya kuchikoro asina kugeza, but aenda kumaperiod for the first time panapa pachikoro. Zvinoitika usiri ready ka?
Plus futhi kunoma-periods is not a choice, zvinoitika natural. Pamuchitomseka.
Hapana chinombosekesa. Unozoti nyaya yenyu yekuti vakomana mune muchingoseka. Musikana akaenda kumaperiod muchingomseka. Inini sisangu vaindudza kuti zvoni kuchikoro kwavo vari magrade 7. Pane musikana akaenda kumaperiod for the first time apa vachinyora maexams avo ezimuseki mafinal mangwana. Vaenda kumaperiod vakomana vakutanga kungomuseka. Mangwana achina anotomboya kuchikoro. And then vaamisa maexams ake. Because of people like you, Tindo. Chinosekesa ipapo.
Ubvunze.
But titogara tidzidza nezve-SRHR1.
Inini ndino kuti zvinoita kuti munhu aregere kunyora maexams.
Zvinobowa. I'm disappointed.
I'm sorry guys.
Saka what are you going to do?
Could you show what you are sorry?
I'll go to you and say sorry.
Sorry chete is not enough, someone.
So what do you want me to do then, guys?
Iwewe una audience panapa une following panapa pachikoro panapa. Ukangotora chinhu chinoswera chichitrenda the whole day. Dakuti vakomana vese kuti kuenda kumaperiods kuri natural. Zvatodzidziswa kubuddyz naMr Mpofu. Wava explain kuti zviri normal. Kana zvichobvira tenga pedi wadzidzisa vakomana vese kuti pedi inopfekwa sei.
Ini ndichidzidzisa vakomana ndakatakura pedi.
Video paTikTok.
Kana kuti
TikTok yangu. Only talk to them. Ndovaudza kuti vasamuseke. Zvavharana.
You're not sorry.
Aiwa guys, okay, I will tell the guys. Ndovaudza kuti vatenge mapedzi vomupa. Aiwa no TikTok.
Zvinosvakaita problem. Nenyaya kuti vachimamira. Muchisa pamasketi emasikana muchiona kuti akapfeka chii akaita sei mukati. Muchivabvula. Hazvinombonaka izvozvo. You should stop it.
But nina ndizviite, nina just laughed at you. Zvavharana.
Wanga uchiseka chii? Ngatichaire class.
Kutindo why usikutsvaira?
Hanti imi vasikana muri kutsvaira ipapo. What do you want me to do futi naye? Ndi apologize kuti imi muri kutsvaira.
Naitindo. Kuti isusu vasikana tiri kutsvaira zvine basa retora kakobra pa usanoisa.
You are very fun. So you want me kuti vanhu vachikura vachiona ini ndaka pasi apa ndichiita zvokuisa kopi.
Zvine basa rei?
Ndizvo vasikana izvo zvizva. Inini hati ndinoenda naticha uko kunotenga maprops, kunotenga costume. Tiuya nemabooks apa nemaflyer.
Tindo. Saka kumudzira kuti tikatora gaba rekobra izvozvo so apa pakuti dzinoshandiswa sei pakangonzi strictly nevasikana.
Vamubvunze.
So you want me naticha kuti tigare pasi apa tiite kobra isusu.
Plus futhi kunotenga futhi maprops ashewayo.
Aiwa izvo ndezvevasikana zvakara ndezvevasikana.
Guys, noise day. Muita noise here. But you haven't even cleaned. What's going on?
Chaira Tindo.
Tind, what's going on?
Se vari kuita kuti ini nditsvairevo varipo vasikana ava. Se
And what's the problem with that?
Ndizvo vasikana izvi, se hamuzivi.
Ndiani akadaro? Wasvinzwa kupi zvozvo kuti kutsvaira ndekwevasikana? You know, ndiyo problem yatinova nayo iyoyo musociety kuti tinoda kuva nema-gender ascribed roles. Ndiani akudza kuti kutsvaira nekuita madishes ndezvevasikana? Tora mutsvairo. Tsvaira mukasi. We need to start our session. Sweep. Saka zvinonyadzisa izvozvo. Zvikunyadzisa here Tindo?
Ewa se.
Iwe uri munhu webuddyz for love panapa. Ndiwe unofanira kuva uchidita by example kune vamwe vakomana kunze uku. Ngatinyatsokumuvhaye madesk apa. Mane madays musingatsvairi futi munomu. Hatidi uchapa kunoku kubuddyz. What's wrong with you? Ngaticlean it one. You know what, guys? It's very disappointing kuti vanhu vanoda kudiscriminatana because of their gender. You know, something happened to this young girl angari buddyz for love, angari mclub unomu 5 years back. Something very, very terrible happened to her because she was discriminated because of her gender. Like I always say, buddyz for love, we are what?
Friends. You were my friend when I was lonely. You were my friend when I was down. Standana. You were my friend when I was lonely. You were my friend when I was down. Standana. Ungane wa iskati sonke.
Her name was Vimbai. She was very bright, very intelligent. I think she was the most intelligent in her stream. She was in all the clubs, debates, mates, and even the buddyz for love club. Like any other teenager, she was experimental. This was very bad for her. Just one stupid experiment and it costed her life.
Geoffrey!
What?
I missed my period.
So, you miss your periods. Maybe next month you will go on with your periods.
I could be pregnant.
Ayo, you can't be pregnant. Shall we did it once?
But we had no protection.
Sha, you can't be pregnant. I'm the head boy of the school. You are already senior prefect. And you are the chairperson of parties. You know, the chair parties club. Ayo, Sha, you can't be pregnant. But we are close to writing our exams. You are falling pregnant. Ayo, Sha, sweet.
But I only did it with you and it was my first time. Saka, obvious. I'm pregnant and you are the father.
I cannot be a father. You cannot be a mother right now. No. Ayo, we did so. Sha, you want me to go to jail? You want to die?
So what should we do?
We decided to consult the headmistress.
Unganewa iskati sonke. Unganewa skati sonke. Standana. Unganewa iskati sonke. Unganewa.
Nombo! I'm very disappointed. I'm HIV. I'm my STI. Geoffrey, my head boy. Vimbai. Buddyz, getting pregnant. Geoff, what's your story? What do you have to say about this?
We only did it once. We didn't intend to do it. It just happened so fast. I don't know what got into us. But we are so sorry. It was just an honest mistake.
It only had to take one mistake for you to get someone's child pregnant. If it wasn't because of your parents, you're in a worse situation. Geoff, I'm suspending you.
But
bring back my badge. I want my badge Monday morning.
Ma'am, you can't do that.
I can do it. I'm the headmistress. Now get out of my class. I want to remain with you.
But ma'am, Musadaro.
Buddha class. Buddha. Vimbai, sit here. I'm very disappointed at you, Vimbai. Very. What's your story?
Ma'am, it's just that Paswakaitika was in a bad space and I am going through a lot right now and he was actually helping me with my studies. Then one thing led to the other, and it was just a mistake.
No
ma'am.
mistake. Now you're pregnant. Look at your mistake. Eh? Bimbai. So what's your plan? What are you going to do? Because in November when you're writing your finals, what are you going to do? Are you going to come back to school?
No, I will continue with
We can't have that. We will not have that. You will ruin our reputation as an institution. You will have to go back home and become a mother.
But remember, Geoffrey Mangomutishoni, I end up in a punishment yet.
Because he's a boy, he can't get pregnant. And you got pregnant. You went this final.
That is what happened to her. Can you imagine? The headmistress said she did not want mothers at the school. But the boy was still there. So it meant the school couldn't have mothers, but it could have fathers. Can you imagine how unfair that was?
It wasn't fair, see.
But to think that Bimbai, the reason why she was spending so much time with Jeffrey, it was because she was the only girl, Kumbakwao. She did all the cleaning, the washing, and then Jeffrey, I don't go her with her studies because she didn't get time to do that.
So what happened to her, say?
One thing I always loved about Bimbai is that she was always determined. She never stopped studying. Even though she was expelled, she went on and continued to study, did her studies, ikashika examination, she passed with flying colors. 6 A's. Yes, you should be like her, except for the pregnancy. Yes. Now, do you see kuti tikanyatso kutreatana zvakanaka pasina kuti pane gender equality zvinonyatso kufamba zvakanaka kana mese mukakanganisa you should be punished according zvonyatso kuenderana because mese muri vana. You know what? We've spent a lot of time tichingotaura.
Say, I have a question.
Yes, you
But
can
maybe
ask me.
as a teacher, what did you do about it?
That's a very good question. Ndipo kana waimboverenga pamanewspaper ndipo patikaita petition as the teachers kuti vana vatreatwa zvakafanana muzvikoro. That is when it was filed. And now makutongova nemarights akafanana mese whether you're a girl or a boy. Team abstinence. Exactly. I love that about you guys. So take here. Remember, we have that debate that we need to prepare for. And you now all have the pamphlets.
Yes.
Do you remember the debate here at Katinesi?
I remember.
Yes, you're right.
HR and gender.
Exactly. And we need to be equipped for this debate. Kuti patinoenda kuno debate nechimwe chikoroka, we excel as always.
Yes.
Saka right now ndoda kuti tiende kupi ku computer lab so that we can have more research.
Okay.
Buddyz for love.
We are the future.
Buddyz for love.
We are the future.
To the lab.
Wewe muri yeZimbabwe ndofunga zvandiri kuseka munoziva. Geoffrey. Chinhu chidiki chaita kuti aseke zvokukanganwa kuti ndiri mwana wechikoro. Naiwe asi zvinosekesa here kuti munhu uyu anzi aenda kumazuva ake kana kuti munhu anzi aenda kuperiod. Aiwa tazviona mutambo asi inini sandini mukurukuru wazvo aripo. Iye zvinezvi sekuziva kwenyandwi wanzofamba ndiri ndega. Ndine mhandarakadzi yandinofamba nayo ichibva patsime redu Entertainment Trust. Ndiri kutaura Sandra Mpofu asi iye hafambi wari ega ane muenzi wanaye nhasi. Toda kunzwa kuti hweni hwauya nhasi hwauya hwakatigadzirirei. Ndiri kutaura vekuWhispers vatauya navo. Tiri kuti mutambo wati turu saka isita kuda kuona kuti hweni hwauya nei sekuziva hweni hungoshanyika. Vanenge vane zvavanenge vakatakura munhu ava. Saka ndoimba kuti vane zheve vachahwa, vane meso vachaona, vachanzwa vobva vanzwisisa. Veduwe ngatitarirei Sandra Mpofu.
Welcome to the Buddyz for Love talk show, where we discuss issues to do with sexual and reproductive health and rights, where we discuss issues that are said to be a taboo. Issues okuthiwa azikhulunywa, azitawulwa, ndonyaya dzatino discuss panapa for the Buddyz for Love talk show. With me today is a beautiful lady, Simo. Please introduce yourself.
Thank you so much, Sandra, for this opportunity. Hi, everyone. My name is Swonobuhle Buhlumu, and I'm the director of a young feminist movement called #Whispers. So hashtag Whispers deals with young girls between the ages of 18 to 30. And I'm glad you've spoken of the issues like taboo issues that are not spoken about. That's what we also focus on at hashtag Whispers. Those issues,
Thank you so much, Sim. This is really Kuti, we are so advantaged to be having this kind of show. Kuti can discuss our issues you are. So Sim, before we play Y1, what do you think? You know, there's a boy there busy mocking and laughing at a girl just because she has started her menstrual periods.
So firstly, I would like to commend you guys for such a good skit. Very brief, but loaded with issues and so much information. And sadly, Sandra, this issue of girls being mocked and laughed at because of their periods has been there from generation to generation. Because even my periods are true. We don't get a hint. It just happens when it's actually your first time. And taking it to the boy, he was laughing because that information is things that they do not know, which is to the girls. To him, and she came like that. So I will still recommend that education in terms of the changes that happen in the girls' bodies, or even to the boys' side, should be taught who the girls going to school at a very earlier stage, even between grade 3, 4, and 5, so that they know and they are aware. And even the boys within the schools are made aware that, you know what, your sisters will go through such. So that kids know. So that when it happens in a classroom, the boy is able to blaze a child and he's able to cover the girl to say, you know what, I think time ago, it's not something that we should now be scared of or think and whatnot. In fact, boys should now be their sisters' keepers when it comes to such issues, especially the periods. Because Vanavanoto are affected when they are in schools most of the time. Yeah.
To all the boys out there, Auntie Manzwaka, Auntie, be your sister's keeper. And it, it helps a lot. And I'm sure you saw her play fire, you know, the girls are actually busy sweeping. And the boy is like, sweep. And I'm not supposed to be sweeping. Even what do you think about that?
That's the issue of gender roles again. But it will also be a disservice for us to start to want to deal with it from the schools. To that homegrown solutions. As the boys are growing up, they should know everything, both of them. So if our parents could actually help us on that regard, when the children are growing, we used to see it even when we were little kids. When you are 2-3 years old, it's also zvidori, and whatnot. So that already, but if they could allow they share with the boys, we will not be having these problems even when it gets to school. And it's not only affecting the young boys in secondary and high schools, even in our workplaces. How many times do you get to work and it's time to clean the office? The gentlemen will be sitting in their offices. It's the women starting to clean around. They want to take the cups to the kitchen and do. So it's gender roles that need to be identified and the issue addressed as well at an earlier stage. Yeah.
How about, the issue headmistress part? Do you think she was fair? Honestly speaking, she couldn't say, okay, it's fine. Boy, okay, it's okay. What is the girl is being told to go home? Honestly speaking, do you think that was fair?
It was 100% not fair, Sandra. And I like the part where the other teacher had to address that to the other students. To say, you know what, no, it wasn't fair. And this is when he brought in that issue that they had to make a petition. But we are not actually using that as a license or a passport to put girls can then get pregnant. But if you're going to put on measures, let's be able to deal with them fairly. Though from the skits that we watched, I liked the part where there was more emphasis on how Mbai was suspended from school, but she went and kept fighting with her studies outside the school environment. And not only that, they said she passed with flying colors. So yes, in society, Sandra, realistically, there are some girls that are still being suspended. But we need to then, given this platform, this beautiful platform, to then encourage them. It's not the end of the world. If your mind is sharp and you've been suspended from school, keep fighting, keep pushing. You can change actually your destiny even once you are suspended. It doesn't mean lose all hope and give up on your studies. No, you can actually become a better person. That would be a story to tell for another day and inspire other young children.
How about, Sibo, access sexual and reproductive health services? Or would when you're a girl, you go to a clinic, to seek services. And what's the difference? How is the treatment? Maybe is it normal? For a girl that talk about for a boy maybe you talk about where about stuff like that. What's the whole issue about accessing sexual and reproductive health services for either you're a boy or you're a girl?
For me, I would actually recommend SHR becomes part of the school curriculum. And sexual rights and their health rights. So this is even within the schools. But also within the schools, even a small corner where if it's about sanitary pads, what next? So the girls should have the access to sanitary way. And also the boys have the access to information mainly. Because the changes analytical to us realistically are so different to the ones that the boys might be coming across. And you can see that those differences even come through Sandra Okawana, even with the older women who want access to family planning, medications and whatnot. But if those things are brought closer to people's environments, even within communities, because they can there's actually a health worker there where you need something you rush, you don't have to travel kilometers to get to this. We'll actually create a way better environment for us. And also, even on those issues, there's something I wanted to comment on. I liked the part where the girls were actually saying to the boy, yes, Takuza, because he was claiming and they were saying, okay, then he says sorry. And they say, no, sorry is not enough.
Yes.
Go and use your social media platforms to then educate the other boys. That was fantastic for me. Because we are saying, instead of just saying on a TikTok, WhatsApp status, the boys can actually be peer educators to their other fellow boys. Imagine if the whole community of young boys know, no, this is our guy, but I'm talking this about girls going to periods. We will create a wonderful community. Communities that have no discrimination, where there is no mockery, where there is unity.
Yes. Mina ngithemba lizizwele lonke beluwe hansi anenzebe answa andithi olendlebe uzwile. I'm sure now we all know our duties, we all know our roles as parents, as girls, as boys. Test akuziva what we're supposed to do. So down there on our screen there are numbers that are flashing. If you have any questions that you need to ask with regards to issues to do with gender, with regards to issues to do with like different issues, please feel free to contact us on the numbers that are there below, and I'll be there to respond to all of your questions. From me to you, bye till next time.